Hi there, welcome to Big VTV. Great to have you with us. Division 1 women. Nicole Howard came back from 1 week, had enough for you and took another week off. So Robbie Roberts is with us. Welcome, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Let's get straight into it. Latrobe City 87 defeated Chelsea 67. The energy is on the move at the moment.
They can pluck some imports, can't they?
They can. Shanice Steenholt, 21 and 15 in this game. She looks the goods. Billy Lucas had 16-11 for Chelsea. Girls were right in this game. Latrobe City pulled away late, but there's no doubt they've found a ripper in Steenie. Steenie looks all right.
Yeah, the Steenholt, 21 and 15, certainly a sign of the future, because that will continue double machine by the looks of it.
Chelsea D'Angelo back on the weekend for Latrobe City too. Yeah, she was good.
Off the bench.
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
I think in both games.
She'll be starting next week. You won't be bringing her off the bench next week. She'll be starting. Craigieburn 33 went down to Geelong 90. Candice Rogers had 19 in this one for Geelong. Craigieburn, not a good night out. Shot at about 14-15%, I think.
33. That's harsh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially against Geelong, who are flying. It's just
they were a bit
Craigieburn.
They were a bit undermanned too. They were down on some players, and Geelong just took full advantage of that, as you would expect a good team like Geelong to do.
Yeah, that's right. I guess that score reflects where both teams sit throughout the season.
Sunbury 71 defeated Western Port 60. Monique Stevens 17 points for Sunbury. Malika Jackson 19 for Western Port. Lauren Cooper had 18 and 14. Western Port are having a good season. Don't get off the Steelers just yet. They're having a very, very good season, but they did come up against the best in the competition, and I think people are starting to see what I said back before round one. Not only are they the best, they're the best by a bit.
Yeah, you beat me to what I wanted to say. It's certainly a fair crack by Western Port to only go down by 11 in Sunbury. I think if that was at Western Port, it would have been very, very close, if not possibly the result reversed. Malika Jackson obviously continuing her stellar season with 19, but Sunbury just have too many go-to players that can just step up at any given time.
Can we just give Western Port a quick shout out? Obviously bad news on the weekend with the fire at their stadium. We're all with you.
Terrible.
Great club, great home. I love the Steeler Dome. We're with you. Support's with you, Western Port, so keep working hard.
Certainly.
Camberwell 69 defeated Craigieburn 48. Jazz Allman, that's Jazz, not Jess. You get one chance to do the notes and you stuff it up. That's Jazz Allman.
Spell check.
The kid from Maffra had 13 points in that one. She's been playing well. Nat Thomas had 13 for Craigieburn. Camberwell get the job done. Got a great start in that game.
Yeah, it was good to see the players lift for some random milestone or something that happened down there.
Come on, hurry up, move on.
I know something happened, but it was good to see that Camberwell stepped up and got the win.
Mind you, they didn't shoot well.
I didn't have to.
They put up 100 shots in that game.
Defence was stifling, 48 points.
I don't think I've ever seen a team take 64 rebounds. Certainly not a team that I've coached. And then I saw how many shots we put up.
It was a nice milestone.
We put up.
We better at least mention it.
Move on.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Move on. Hawthorn 91 defeated Werribee 90.
I just want to know. So let you know.
We heard about it way
If I ever do anything, I want a half-hour show based on me. I don't know what you're talking about. I just milk it, mate.
Did you see? You can. There was some flog out there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I reckon I know what you're talking about.
Look, I know that one of my go-to lines over the years has been, if I haven't offended you yet, just take a number and I'll get to you. Okay, we have a bit of fun. Don't take us seriously, but seriously, to all those people that sent me a message and said, "Well, I appreciate that, great, but there's always a flog or two, isn't there? There's always one or two that just got to have a go." Isn't there? Was that you that wrote it, Steve, was it?
Yeah, you got me on my fake profile.
Hawthorn.
Thanks, John Smith.
Hawthorn 91 defeated Werribee 90. This game went into double OT, right? It was a 3:30 start, I believe, on Sunday.
I just got in time for dinner.
Mate, I was still watching the live stats at 12 minutes past 6.
Wow.
The game was still going Sunday evening after 6 p.m. Double overtime. Hawthorn get it 91-90 over Werribee. Great game. Well done to all of these players. I think I've said before that I've actually coached a triple overtime game before, and I didn't even run up and down the floor, and I was spent. So the players, double OT game, Well done. It's a huge effort. Emily Fielding had 31 in this game for Hawthorn. May have been fouled out, I think. So
Yeah, she was.
didn't see it down the stretch. Beck Van Kuyk had 23 and 16. She's having a wonderful season for Werribee. What a game.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about double overtime and you nearly spent because, 91 to 90, it was back and forth either way.
I'll tell you what's really crucial in this game, by the way, and I haven't got the stats in front of me, but I did have a look at them after the game. 91-90 game, both of these teams, just have a look at how you went from the free throw line, because when you have a 1 point, well, I can't remember, but what I'm saying is when you have a 1 point margin in a double overtime game, and there was lots of fouls in this game, so there would have been lots of trips to the foul line. I haven't got it in front of me, but what I would say is that there's going to be some misses, and they become excruciating crucial when it gets down to the final result.
Look, a shame for Werribee. I mean, it's that's a good push for them.
Absolutely.
They go 1 and 6 instead of 2 and 5, and still have a little bit of hope to pressure a couple of teams. So to manage to drag someone double overtime, that's just silly. Well,
and I think Hawthorn were coming off a couple of beltings the week before against Sunbury and Camberwell, so they needed that. Keilor 66 went down to Latrobe 94, so Latrobe steamrolling at the moment. Steenie had 24 and 17. Chelsea D'Angelo 17 off the bench. She's a great kid. Love watching Chelsea D'Angelo play. She's a ripper. Was just named in the Australian under-17 squad, by the way. So well done, Chelsea.
Congrats.
Amy Mitchener had 21 for Keilor. Jess Scannell had 21 as well. But a good solid win. 28 points to the good for Latrobe.
Whenever you can get a road win, it's always nice. But if you can jump out and really put the pedal to the metal,
they look strong,
and end up winning by 28, that's certainly a very, very strong and convincing win.
Yep, let's have a look at the ladder.
Sunbury remain top spot, 7-0. Geelong.
Now, I think I asked you a question a fair while ago. I'm going to ask you the question again. Will Sunbury lose a game during the regular season? I don't even want to talk finals at the moment. Don't worry about it. Will Sunbury lose a game this season? Yes or no? Regular season.
Was my answer no last time?
I think it might have been no. Are you sticking with that? You got no reason not to, I suppose.
No, that's right. I've got no reason not to, so I'm going to stick with no.
Okay, all right.
I'll say yes because...
Oh, don't worry. Everyone's due a loss. You're due a loss. It's the loss they had to have.
That's right.
Go on. Geelong, second, 5-1. Western Port, 5-2. Mildura, 4-2. Camberwell and Latrobe, 4-3. Keilor and Hawthorn, 3-4. Chelsea and Werribee 1-6, Craigieburn 1-7.
Really tight in the middle there. Really tight. Round 7, Camberwell take on Geelong. I think 7 points separated them earlier this season down at Geelong.
That was down at Geelong, yeah. Yep. I think if Camberwell can work out their offensive struggles...
and get the ball in the hole, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I've heard from you just a couple of comments that it's been a couple of weeks where we need some offensive practice.
Right.
So if they can improve their field goal percentage, they're a big chance to defeat Geelong at Baldwin High School.
It's going to be a great game. Geelong's a terrific team. I rate them highly. You look at Geelong's track record in D1 women over the last 5 years, and it's better than anyone.
Yep.
Anyone.
And I think they may just have that scoring power.
They're a very good team.
Yep.
301's not as good a milestone to get the girls up for.
Sunbury take on Keilor. I think Sunbury wins this.
Jets.
Sunbury.
Hawthorn, Mildura. I like the baby heat.
Yeah, I like Mildura here. Yep, I'm on Mildura.
Coming from a week off as well, the baby heat.
Yep, same thing.
Latrobe take on Western Port. I think Latrobe at home. They look a lot better with Shanice Steenhold in the team. D'Angelo's back. I think Latrobe are going to be a force this season. I think they're going to get on a roll here.
Yeah, I was going to say string a few wins together will be good for Latrobe, and I'm on the energy.
I think Latrobe, but chins up to Western Port and good luck.
Yeah. Werribee take on Chelsea.
Werribee for me.
Werribee?
Yep. Yeah.
Chelsea wins this game. Just trust me, Chelsea wins. Chelsea wins. If the next word out of your mouth isn't Chelsea...
I think.
I think.
I'm gonna,
Go on.
I think Werribee want the win at the moment. They proved that this week.
What,
And
Chelsea don't want to win?
No, they do. There's no doubt about it. But to go into double overtime, not giving up right down the stretch, I think Werribee are going to get up and it'll be a nice close one.
Nothing more certain in D1 women this week.
Well,
Chelsea
here we go.
will win
Somebody
that
mark
game.
that
Chelsea will win that game.
Wow.
Camberwell take on Mildura. Good game. Camberwell's got a tough weekend. Weekend.
I think this comes down to how well Mildura back up from Hawthorn. Because if that goes,
It doesn't
distance
nothing to do with how well Camberwell back up from Geelong, or
no, you'll be fine.
I think it's a tough game.
You've got 2 home games,
and both bloody tough games.
I'm not saying
Good
they're
games.
tough, but
Good games.
I think
on the
Camberwell
road.
will bounce back. I think you'll get the win
I think Camberwell can go
for your
2-0.
302.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
milestone.
good considering you tipped Geelong, you idiot.
I tipped Camberwell.
Did you?
You don't even listen to me.
No, I
Tipping-
don't. You're right. It's taken you this long to work out I don't listen to you. You're right.
You leave Scott alone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry about that, Pat. Have a great weekend. Get out there and support your teams. We'll see you next week on Big V TV. Sorry, Mike.